Hi, this is Keith Bryant for Global SMT Today at IPC Apex Expo, and I'm here with Scott from Libra. Scott is their Chief Technology Officer, and he joins us to talk about the company's customized manufacturing solutions designed to make its customers more competitive and improve their profitability. Libra Industries is a leading provider of integrated electronic manufacturing solutions, serving OEMs with complex, technologically sophisticated manufacturing requirements in a broad range of industries, from automation, medical, military, aerospace, right through to LED lighting. So you have a broad range of customers, shall we say?
We do, with two locations, one being in Dallas and then our corporate headquarters up in the Cleveland area. It gives you two different geographic areas that will lend to different technologies in those geographic areas. So we're a pretty diverse company.
Yeah. So what are you seeing are the main challenges that your customers are bringing you at the moment?
You know, the technology continues to increase while we live in a more competitive world. So we're having to work harder on the front end design to help make sure it's manufacturable, to save money down the road as the product's built over time. You know, invest in the front end and reap the rewards in the long term.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we're starting to see globally more and more, is that people are really working closer together with their customers right at the beginning. Do your customers get you involved in the design stage, or they still throw you a package and then you have to make the best of it?
Well, Libra is unique in that we have design capabilities in-house, so we get involved quite a bit at the design stage. Design is, whether we're doing a DFA to review the manufacturability through our design department, or we're taking a design post schematic all the way through to the manufacturing. So do we still get packages thrown over the wall? Absolutely. Do we have more tools than the average Joe to take care of it? Absolutely. Having a full-time two-shift design department gives us the ability to be a little bit more competitive and help our customers be more competitive.
Wow, that's quite an investment to have a full shift running just to support your customers right at the beginning.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's worked out very well, and the Dallas facility actually started as a design facility and added the EMS side later in life, and so it's grown from design up, and it's a powerful combination for us.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it is. Are you finding that smaller companies are getting involved in this as well, or is it just the larger companies who have this eye for, let's say, cost-effective manufacturing from the beginning?
So what we find many times is that the smaller companies really like the level of service because they're getting the same support that they would at a tier one, but at a size that wants to deal with them and is aggressively pursuing those size companies to work with. On the other side, the larger OEMs, they like to have a backup plan to their own internal resources. So a lot of times, many of our customers actually have design capabilities in-house, and we either supplement their capabilities, or we'll do a peer review for them and take a look at the design to help make sure that it's the most manufacturable that it can be, and carry it forward that way.
Okay, so I guess you get involved in quite a lot of new product introduction work as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're an interesting group because we understand the key words like MPI or prototypes and stuff, but what we call it is quick turn production. We don't have a line that's dedicated for prototyping. All the lines are scheduled the same way. Dallas has an average turn time of 8 days after the receipt of the kit, which is very fast, and that includes the production, includes the prototypes. So we really do, whether it's a small volume or a large volume, we try to do it in your schedule, whatever that schedule might be.
Yeah, and obviously working with a full production line, you don't have, let's say, to be polite, occasionally the differences between something which is knife and fork to be quick, and then you take it into production, and then you find out you've got a lot of manufacturing problems.
Exactly. You know, one of the things that we talk about in the R&D phase is you say, okay, so why do we do R&D? Well, you're making sure that the circuit works. So why not through your prototyping, which is to make sure the circuit works, you make sure that the circuit is manufacturable. So essentially what Libra has set up is, since we follow all the same manufacturing rules for our quick term prototypes as we do for the standard production, you get real-time feedback through the R&D cycle of things that you should change. So many times what happens is after you get done with your first round of production, it's too late to make the changes. You've already passed FDA, you've already gone through AS9100 audits, and you can't change processes at that point without revalidating. So what it allows us to do is to make sure as you're testing the circuit for functionality, you're also testing the circuit to make sure it's producible, and it's a great combination.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. This the philosophy that I heard described a long time ago was do it once and get it right.
That's right, absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, well, it certainly sounds like Libra has the capability and the ethos to actually do this.
Yes, I believe we do. We have a great system in place to support customers from post-schematic all the way through volume production.
Well, Scott, thank you for coming in and talking to me, and I wish you every success and an enjoyable show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Not at all. My pleasure.
Thank you.
At Apex San Diego, and I'm here with Gary from Vitrox. Vitrox are a mainline large supplier for AOI systems and also for inline X-ray. The first thing that I want to ask Gary is how he thinks the Agilent 5DX no longer being supported by Agilent at all from this year is going to affect not only their business but also the landscape for inline inspection.
Yes, thanks, Keith. Yes, actually the announcement from Keysight made our business even better. Yeah, so just for your record, in 2015 we sold for a number of systems, and 2016 we doubled that amount in terms of the X-ray inline X-ray systems. So we hope that this year we can double again. Yeah.
Because you guys market yourselves as basically the 5DX replacement, because you have a history, I believe, even in the past of manufacturing the 5DX for Agilent.
Correct. So, yes.
So the world looks at you as almost a drop-in replacement, I guess.
Yeah. And with that as well, we do a replacement program. We do a trade-in as well with the 5DX and also the X6000 systems. So we buy back them and then we sell it. Yeah.
Okay, so even a lot of the people that I spoke to at the PanPac conference last week were, like everyone, you put the problem away to the last minute, and they're going, God, we got to do something about it this year.
Yes.
So you're probably going to see a large upturn even from the good figures of last year.
Yes, we expect that. So that's why for Vitrox this year we build a bigger facility, 3 times the size of our current facility. So we'll be up and running by end of this year.
Yeah, and I have to say I follow Vitrox quite a lot. You have a lot of stuff on LinkedIn about what the employees are doing, and you seem to be a very holistic company. It's refreshing to see in our industry.
Yes, it's true. So we don't just concentrate on the bottom line or even the top line. We concentrate as well in the well-being of every staff. So this is, we call it the IACTG value, the core values of our company.
Yeah, and I see that you also have a student program as well.
Yes, we call it a trainee program. So each time there's a lot of graduates from the universities all over Malaysia as also abroad. So we have a program that they come over for 3 months, 6 months to train with us. Yeah, and if those who are good, they come and join us in as a permanent staff.
So it's a very good way of finding people and getting them in at the first level straight after university, and then they grow through the company.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm sure in Malaysia, like a lot of places, it's hard to find very good people at the moment because the industries start to grow and it becomes very hard to find good engineers, good technicians. So it's best to find them and train them yourselves.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, and I think with the ethos you have in your company, people tend to, when they join, they tend to stay.
Yeah, so we have a good, very low retention, good retention rate, and that provides them to have the eagerness to drive towards innovation as well as creativity too.
Okay, and if we can come on to what you have at the show, I know you have 3D AOI and you also have inline X-ray here.
Yep.
Perhaps you can tell me some of the new features of both of the machines.
Okay, for the inline X-ray, we incorporated now with the true in 3D CT scan. So that is something that we do it in a very fast mode, and we put it on the board within less than a minute. You can see the full CD on the areas that areas of interest. So that is a good feature whereby the failure of a component or a false call, the operator can really see it with more confidence with the CT.
Wow, so you're actually getting things that are running faster and faster to try and keep up with the takt time of the
Correct.
more modern production. Huh?
Yes.
And your AOI system?
And AOI, this year we launched our XXL system. So with this XXL system, we are able to accommodate board size from 28 inch up to 37 inch. Yeah.
So this is again large LED boards and this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. So that because of our large base of customers from the telecommunications, so this is a huge advantage for them.
And obviously, I know you have a strong R&D team, so I'm sure there's more stuff coming through in the pipeline.
Yes, we will. More and more things will come through in the next few shows in this year. We'll introduce them.
Bring them out as soon as they arrive.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, well, Gary, thank you very much for taking time off your stand to come and chat to me.
Thank you very much.
And this is Keith Bryant for Global SMT, signing off from his first show, and hopefully see you all again at 12 o'clock US time tomorrow.